Hello everybody and welcome back to my Let's Play of Dungeon Siege. We've made it to Stonebridge after a perilous journey fighting Krug and stuff. Looks like the village is still standing, luckily. So let's go in through here and talk with some of the people around here, find out what happened here. Welcome to Stonebridge, Ginger. You fought your way past all those Krug? Guess the mob that blew through here last night must have moved on to the farmlands. Yep. You'll have to forget the mess. We're still recovering from the last wave of Krug that broke through the gates. I think most of the shops are still open for business, but they won't have much left after the looting. Right, well here's Georn, the guy we were supposed to talk to.
If you come looking for help, you'll not get much here. What the Krug couldn't carry off in a wagon, they smashed up or burned. They even put Gravemaker, my blessed old catapult, to the torch, even though that beauty hasn't thrown a stone since I was a pup. It don't take a wizard to smell the goblins behind this Krug raid, but the Overseer of Glacier needs to be told what happened here nonetheless. If you're up for the task, can I come along?
Let's see. He's pretty good at melee fighting, sure.
Aye, I knew you'd be the right sort for this trick. Well met, friend.
Well met. Let's see, he has some stuff here. I'll better equip him in a bit here when we reach the shops, but let's make sure everyone has the same kind of stuff in there. And now we have new quests update. Deliver Georn reports to the Overseer and Glacier. Alright, let's see what else these villagers could tell us. Callis. Whoever taught those stupid Krug how to raise skeletons and set fire to good people's homes should be put to the 10 stone for what they've done. If the rain weren't bad enough, those Krug vermin have brought those terrible insects in the mountains. I guess she means the fracs. The frackin' fracs. Windmill here. Let's see. Looks like some smoldering. Try to set this place on fire. Alana Blessstone. You're the first farmer to come into a mill since those horrible Krugs started their rampage. Oh, but you aren't coming to deliver grain, are you? If it is as bad as they say in the farmlands, we are in for hard times ahead. Since those Krug made off with most of our food stores and the farmers aren't delivering their grain to the mill, we won't be able to feed ourselves for more than a week at best. I tried to get to the breach to catch some fish, but it looks like the Krug left behind some of those terrible scrubs. I petitioned the guard captain to help clear the beach, but he doesn't seem to understand how much trouble we are in and doesn't want to remove any guards on the gates until they are repaired. I can never do it, but if you're brave and think you could clear out the beach, it would mean a lot to the townspeople. Okay. Always up to that, some more fighting. Let's put it in straight line formation. There's just some mills. Let's go down here. Oh, guard captain. You're safe enough here for now. I think the Krug have a bad taste for us after the slaughter we had in them last night. And that guy doesn't want to say anything. Boy, this house kinda got some ruined. Some nice paintings in here. And a book. Ruins of Western Cross. Several Krug bodies in here too. Let's see what's in that book. Ah, it's right here. Okay, the ruins of Western Cross. Only an hour's march south of Frostfire Pass, the lonely ruins of Western Cross have borne witness to some of the darkest hours of Ebb's turbulent history. Originally constructed as an inn by Imperial trader Valoa Western sometime in the 7th century, it has served at times as a barracks, a menagerie, a gay house, and a royal residence. The sheer volume of bloodshed in the shadow has made it a tormented place, haunted with memories of the birth of the kingdom. With the arrival of the Second Imperial Force and the Imperial forces from the east, the site was heavily refortified by the 10th Legion, and a gated underground route leading to reach the excavations that made it from the Glitterdale mine. During the War of the Legions, the sect briefly occupied the tunnels, using them to house a corps of killed spider drovers, while the subterranean confinement bins were later torn out by the reoccupying Legion forces. A magical homing tape remained in the tunnels, which continued to attract the descendants of the sect-controlled raccoon spiders to this day. Following the completion of new fortifications north of Frostfire Pass in 935, Western Cross was at last deemed unsuitable for continued military use. Retiring with full honors, the fortress was turned over to the royal family Beb, who would stand vacant for the next 15 years. In 970, Edvard the Goblin Pretender became the last man to officially occupy Western Cross, refurbishing its crumbling ceilings and chambers at extravagantly wasteful costs. He applied over 40 goblin engineers working day and night to prevent its seemingly imminent collapse. In the end, it would be here that the first fortress of Ebb that the 10th Legion would do battle with their treasonous Grand Mage Ovis, and Western Cross would sadly be laid waste by order of its last and most ambitious architect. That's kind of a turbulent story for a place. Mara Jade? Why the Krug thought they would find magical artifices in Stonebridge is beyond me. They came through, breaking everything that didn't look magical and stealing everything that did. It was horrible. A few pitchforks and rake handles are enough reason to put all Stonebridge with 10 stone. Gresh say burn, Gresh say smash. If I ever find out who Gresh is, there'll be some smashing and burning, alright. From what I know of who Gresh is, which you'll find out later, she won't be able to do a thing to him. This guy here.
Krug. Puh! You ask me? We should have run the bastards out of these hills when we settled here. All those dung-eaters left me were a pair of jacks and a half-lame mare. The jacks I can part with for a price, though not for half as much as I could have a week ago. You interested?
You could buy pack mules and you could carry more stuff on there, but they take up a space in your party, and they're pretty much useless just for gathering stuff, so I usually don't buy them. They have a kick ability when something attacks them, but like I said, it's just not really worth it. I like to have my party full of people who could actually fight. Let's clear the beach real quick before we resupply. Some crates up here. Withered staff for her. Flange mace. I think that's better than what I got here. Let's take a look at my inventory. 17 to 23. Yeah, this is much better. Let's see what they have. Weather staff, intelligence 12. This requires intelligence 12, so I could just sell that. He has something 10 to 13, but he has only strength of 11, so we can't really use that good of stuff right now. I'll settle things out when we go to the area. Give this to him for now. My camera doesn't like where I was at in there, I guess. It's flickering all over the place. Let's see what's on this side of the beach. That's it. Guess so. They kind of are standing on top of each other. Before we also resupply, let's check out the inn. There's always could be some interesting characters in there. Ethan's Roost Inn. Here he is. He's in the
We've not
proprietor.
much to offer after the Krug raid. Who knows what them filthy creatures thought they'd find in poor old Eaton's Roost. Thankfully, they're gone now. Go if you must, but remember, Eaton's Roost is always open, rain or shine.
Zed.
Greetings. I am Zed the Sorcerer, and as of late, Zed the Bored. I arrived, I am told, just in time to miss the biggest thing that's ever happened in this wretched village. If you can use a sorcerer, take me with you. I'd certainly like to see some excitement somewhere in this kingdom. Normally, I charge a fortune for my services, but I'd be willing to take somewhat less just to get out of this putrid place. Is my fee acceptable?
Yeah, you see, he's like a nature magic guy, but he's an asshole.
Oh, very well. Condemn me to stay here. I suppose I can go tip over a sleeping cow for fun. I hear that's positively a hoot in these parts.
Yeah, go ahead, you do that. It's not really a hero kind of type. The raid last night was terrible. I barely escaped in my life. When my sister hears about what the Krug did to us here, she'll be furious. Oh, but she'll be worried as her. She's an archer in the Legion, stationed at Glacier. If we're going that way, could you tell her I'm alright? I'm sure she'll make it worth her while. Her name is Ada. Hope Ada's not worried about me. Make it worth my while, eh? Not like that. This guy falls out of bed.
Hey, watch who you're kicking. I've got a sword and a mind to use it. And I would too if I didn't have this bloody hangover. Ugh. People keep waking me up with some damn nonsense about saving the village. But you look the sort that'll pay for my services. For a clink of gold, you'll have the best sword slinger around. Deal?
No, because he's an asshole.
Bothersome, stinking, plow-pushing, dirt-eating farm rat.
You're not winning any points with me here, sir. Insulting me like that. And nobody's in here either. Oh, you see, we have a new quest to deliver Sister's message. That's it. Let's get out of here, but let's go the easy way. I want to go to the temple real quick and get something else before we fully restock with everything, because there's some things I want to get here done before we do that, so we can make sure we have everything we need. Zunite, Shrine of Passion. There's this woman here named Niati.
Sorry for looking such a mess. I took an arrow in last night's battle, but I'm not really all that injured. Edwana's got me patched up, and I'm ready to get back into the fight again, if someone would just believe in me. If you need a good archer to escort you through the mess beyond Stonebridge, I'd be glad to help. I just need some gold to settle my healing bill. Interested?
She's a very good archer, and yes, she has a fee, but what I like using her is she's actually one of the more worthwhile people doing that. She doesn't want to have a fees just so that way she could get paid. No, she actually is, she needs it just to settle medical
Naidi
bills.
the archer is at your service. You just tell me where we're going, and I'll do everything I can to get us there alive.
That's her bow. Okay. There's one more quest I know how to get here. There's this guy right by this burning house here that got burned down. I was stationed at the northern guard tower when the Krugs started hitting us in waves. If I hadn't been so blasted stubborn, I would have made it home in time just to keep them from putting me out of my home. I'm sure the tower is overrun by now, but they might not have figured out the mechanism to enter the armor downstairs. I'd hate to have any of our remaining weapons fall into Krug hands. If we are up to the task, you're welcome to them. As soon as I salvage what I can from my house, I'll be heading back to the tower. Try to do an accent there. I don't know how well I did. And there's a quest there to get that axe.
Too much fuss and bother, this talk about the Krug. True, they've made a mess of things, but you need look no further than old-fashioned greed to understand why they attacked. They only wanted a good bit of well-forged metal just like you. Speaking of which, my son John may be able to replace any equipment you lost in the raid. Check with him inside.
Okay. Black Hammer Forge.
Welcome to the Black Hammer Forge. The Krug stole most of our wares, but you won't get a better deal on what we got left. What can I show you today?
Do you have that helmet? I'd love to have the helmet. Guess not. Alright, let's sell some of the things that we have here. We don't need a lot of this stuff. Since they automatically equip that, I could just sell those. We don't need any of those things because what Eulora has and stuff is a lot better. See, these things don't give you much gold, but if I transmuted them, which is a spell you could get from nature magic, it would be even less, so. Well, that meat, it looks foul. That gave me only 1 gold, so. A lot of stuff here, but that goes to Georn. Give me that. That goes to Niati. My camera likes to shit all over the place. That's going to him when he could use it. My boots that have no defense. I think I could give that to him in case if he can need to use it. 14, 29. That just gives me some extra. I sell the books for the people who sell the potions and stuff, which is that woman inside the Shrine of Passion. So I will. Okay, first of all, I'll just do that. She can sell the stuff she doesn't need. 12. Chuck, done that. That. I'm gonna sell this fire poker value 1. Georn has this and this. He has a good weapon there. And Yadi has that. She can't use it yet because she needs more dexterity. Okay, let's see what kind of armor we get. I don't like usually getting these orange things because they subtract some things. Sometimes it's okay, but sometimes the trade-off isn't too good. And this adds 15 to health. And once a melee skill. Oh, it's too expensive for me anyways. Okay, better cap for me to use. And cracked leather. That's a lot better than what I have. I'm gonna give one for Georn too. Put that on and give this to her. She does not need that bow. That's a good shield. She needs his. Let me check weapons real quick. I think very good, so I don't think I need anything else right now. Nope. Requires strength 14, but this is still a little bit, it's not that much of an improvement. 26 though. That's actually pretty good for when I get to strength 14. She doesn't really use any of these weapons. She doesn't need... I'll give her a page shield, just add a little bit more defense for her. He has, first of all, the armor. I'm going to give him something a little bit better. Studded. So that way he has a little bit more defense. And give him one of these caps. And normal leather gloves. So he's good. She needs leather gloves. Give her a cap. Doesn't need any more. See, 10 to 16. I think that's the best one she could get right now. Yeah. Until she gets to higher dexterity, but this one will be pretty good when she gets to that point. Oh, armor. Does she have anything better than... Get her this. Alrighty. That's pretty
Thanks
good.
for coming by. Come back again soon.
Alright, I want to do something with my inventory real quick. She's gonna get most of the mana. Going to sell that when he gets to that point. Oh, wait a minute. How long has this been? Oops. It's well over 20 minutes. Let me finish sending this off to her. Okay. Since this video's kind of gone on a little bit long, I think I'll end this video here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.